to get excited.
He smiles as they float.
The thief, he kindly spoke.
He tries to grab them, but they drop. At Lux, Maze stands alone among the crowd.
But you and I, we've been through that.
Linda greets her.
This is not fate.
They hug. At the precinct, Dan and Chloe share a look.
Closely now, the hour's getting late.
They head in opposite directions. In his penthouse,
Nope.
Lucifer plays
Jeg nægter at lege med dig. Krigsirriterende.
On the watchtower, Princess kept the view. For all the women that came anywhere, barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold, a wild cactus cloud. To the right as we're approaching, and the wind began to howl.
Beside a glass of liquor, smoke rises from an ashtray on the piano. The penthouse elevator goes open. Holding a bloody screwdriver. With a distressed look, the blonde woman stares at Lucifer.
Mom, help me.
He catches her as she collapses. A look of panic washes over his face as he holds her close.
Nighttime, on a sidewalk, a crowd surrounds a collapsed man. The collapsed man's eyes flash light and he gets to his feet.
Sir, are you okay?
Yep. Hej. Ja, jeg er over her. Nej, man godt have oversat, så stadigvæk gør det lige en sammen. Du er herude.
Has anyone seen Lucifer?
As he steps into the street, a bus hits him. In an industrial area, thugs take cover behind burnt-out cars as they exchange gunfire. On the ground between the two groups, a bald man lies dead from a bullet wound in his head. His eyes pop open and flash white.
I need to find Lucifer. Yeah. Well, I killed your ass.
A thug shoots him. Lucifer's man lies asleep on a full road. Screaming in red, her eyes flash white as she turns to the ground again. The statuesque blonde slowly sits up. She crawls over to a desk and spies a ringing cell phone. Wearing a confused expression, she picks it up. reflection in a full-length mirror. She reveals a screwdriver sticking out of the back of her bleeding neck. Grimacing, she yanks it out. As she stares off, the gaping hole in her neck heals itself. Wearing a relieved expression, she stretches her neck muscles. At Lucifer's penthouse,
I left when I started looking for your son.
he narrows his eyes.
This flesh sack in one piece. It has not been easy. You're the male species, and I need food of you.
Do humans eat them?
You gotta be fucking kidding
Well,
me.
say something. Aren't you glad to see me? I apologize for the human form, but at least this one has supreme high importance.
He takes the screwdriver.
But that's so good.
I wasn't referring, nor will I ever refer to your butt, Mother. Simply don't believe your wounded bird story. You're the goddess of all creation.
Not anymore, unfortunately. Now I'm just trapped in this stinky human with the exceptional ass. I spoke to my brother 3 days as one with this cesspit, asking me back to his creepers how to find you.
Lucifer shuts his eyes and puts his hands together in prayer.
What are you doing?
Calling him Imogen.
She grins.
Oh, wonderful. He's here too?
Yes, maybe the one taking you back to hell, so...
She slaps his hands.
What? Why?
Because you're dangerous and terrifying.
I promise you I'm not here to hurt anyone. You have to believe me. My entire focus has been on finding your son.
So you can eviscerate me, that's it.
No, we've wasted enough time doing the same thing.
Yes. But I was your warden.
Not by choice. We were both wronged.
Dropping her gaze, she steps away.
But you
I'm sorry. When Dad cast me out, who stood by and did nothing? Hint, it's a calendar game for the man.
then maybe if you accept me, if you're somewhere you have worked, I could explain the
You don't know anything about me. Very, very long.
Well, I want to be a man.
Wearing a sincere expression, Lucifer's mother locks eyes with him. A smile
I'm going to need you to prove the origin story to me. Very precious steps. But I found a trail of bloodshed in Carlos, then perhaps I'll believe you.
Fine. We'll begin where I found the tiny spear. Inland.
Fine. Well, I need to get you some clean clothes. Humans tend to frown at the sight of blood.
Yes. I've noticed.
Daytime, wearing a black miniskirt and revealing top, Lucifer's mother enters the hotel suite. As she bends to pick up a Do Not Disturb sign, Lucifer eyes her butt.
Just leave it, would you? Perhaps we shouldn't have borrowed from Meg's. That clothing is insufficient.
Yes, half my hide is exposed. Blue attire is very impractical. The morons, aren't they?
So we're not really reliable.
To rely on nobody to care about them. I do not.
She points at the ice bucket sitting on the marble countertop. Lucifer opens it and looks inside. She grins.
In all those rumors about why Dad sent you to hell, the plagues, the floods, they weren't you.
No.
Well, that's what I thought.
I was angry. The humans weren't the reason your father and I were fighting. It's not them.
Mom?
She follows Lucifer into a bedroom. On a bed, a young man lies dead from a wound in his neck.
I think you left out a minor detail.
Andy.
Lucifer glares at her. Lucifer, read by Claudia Dunn. In the hotel suite.
Liar, liar, slutty dress on fire, Mother.
Whoever destroyed my human soul must have killed this little imp as well. It's obvious. Yes, they were lying. Why would I bring you here just to disprove my story?
I don't know. That's exactly what I'm going to find out.
Lucifer's mom starts for the door.
Wait.
Oh, you did it. Thin brush in the back, of course. But it is the familiar that truly puts a man at
You don't
ease.
work for any more very clear, but I was feeling you're going to love this one.
It isn't much, but this is for you.
Think of it as a parting gift.
Lucifer guides his mother off the elevator.
Hello, Mazikinian.
Maze gapes at Lucifer.
Is that her? In a human body. Unfortunately. You.
I appreciate it.
Maze circles Lucifer's mother.
But now... Look at all that flesh.
Yeah. Started by impaling that poor lad.
Okay, my guess is that this is maybe a few days. Just the maid really took the do not disturb sign seriously. Cause of death, single puncture wound to the neck. I'm thinking ice pick.
What's the 5-inch birch head?
Yeah, maybe. You're good.
I know. Detective, interesting pool of blood through here.
In the living room, Chloe studies a stiletto heel lying beside the blood on the rug.
Assuming it belongs to Cinderella here.
Cinderella. Sure you don't mean evil stepmother?
Really? Are we really still on the whole my mother did it thing? I thought she was responsible for her last one. Like just throwing homicides at her until one sticks.
I'm simply saying that the missing woman may well be our killer. A murderous psycho whose rampage started by impaling that poor lad.
Okay, my guess is that this is an affair gone wrong. Jealous husband follows his cheating wife here. He kills the young lover, he wounds her, and then he drags her home where she escapes.
Definitely the latter.
Well, we would know more if she had left more than a shoe. We don't have a purse, no wallet, no keys.
The woman's phone help.
Well, yes, of course, but we don't have
A phone!
Lucifer looks in the ice bucket. Ella takes a photo of it.
Oh, could I lose? If I'll get this back to the lab, see if I can restore it. Yeah, fast as you can, Ella. We have to proceed as if this missing woman is still alive. Okay? I want to find another body.
Trust me, you will not find another body.
Dan enters.
Found a body.
Chloe and Lucifer exchange a surprised look. In Ella's lab,
She's a maid at the hotel. Explains why she didn't find her dead back. Because, she was dead. Anyway, okay. No open wounds, so she's definitely not her Cinderella who's bled all over the place. You see the bruising? And the semicircular marks on her neck? Strangled.
Long fingernails, which means the killer's female.
Not necessarily. I mean, the marks aren't deep. It could just be a dude who's not a serious man groomer.
So obvious. You're Cinderhellion and just plunged a screwdriver into the poor lad.
It's a little unusual for a woman with strength, don't
He snuffed out with a bare hand.
Chambermaid? Who's the killer? Mrs. Peacock in the library with the candlestick? I love that.
I really don't think it's the missing woman. It's a little unusual for a woman with strength, don't
The size of the bruising, clearly not man hands.
I've seen some guys with some pretty tiny lady hands.
Dan doesn't count.
Regardless, the maid staff wasn't planned. It still isn't really had a third party, so they're attacking the couple when the maid entered.
The killer then dragged the maid into the bedroom where they struggled until he finally managed to strike.
Let's give our Cinderella time to get the hell out of it.
I couldn't agree less. But she needs to go straight to hell as soon as possible. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make a call.
Oh, did we get anything on that something? Oh, right. Totally forgot. No, could not recover anything from the SIM card. Wire and phones, bad news. I dropped mine in the toilet once. That sucked. I had
Damn.
to tune that in my glove.
So much for that.
No, because I did get a serial number off of it, so I know who bought it at least. Richards and Wheeler, high-end law firm in Beverly Hills. Well, next time if you want, you just need that information if you want.
Okay, boss, where do you want me?
I'm not your boss. I'm just, kind of.
My boss. It's okay, Chloe. I've accepted my demotion like you do. And besides, it's kind of hot when you give me orders.
Chloe gives down a look.
Sorry. All happens.
Start looking
Okay, I'm so gonna get the fuck out of this one. Just let me go to the sidewalk. Please.
He faces Chloe.
Oh, are you praying? Or?
Yes, usually works. You must have gone for a wank or something. Come on, Amelia, where are you? What's going on?
I keep waiting for God to talk back to me too. You know what? Don't get discouraged, okay? He is listening. It's just one-way intercom.
Ella pats Lucifer's shoulder and walks off. He rolls his eyes, then resumes praying. In his former office, a Menadiel flips through an old book filled with strange symbols instead of words. Linda arrives. He looks over at her.
Linda?
He continues reading, and she steps inside.
Surprised to see
It's difficult to explain, but things have been very trying for me.
Maybe if you didn't think so much about yourself and more about how you treat others, things wouldn't be so trying. It's called karma.
She stops in the doorway.
Might want to research that as well.
She tries to slam the door, but it gets stuck. Lucifer and Chloe enter a law firm.
the most effective way to do this is with a discreet and systematic approach.
Understood.
And strictly put notions in
Attention, lawyers, hello. Hello, attention, please. Now, does anyone recognise this critical piece of evidence? Driver.
Do you recognize this man?
Lucifer and Chloe follow a scroll.
Mr. Richards, when was the last time your wife was home?
Oh, God. 3 days ago, maybe.
You didn't file a missing persons report.
She's always traveling, but no one's told me when.
Did she tell you she was bonking her associate Bradley?
Did she?
I knew. What could I do?
Well, one option would be to stab her in the neck with a screwdriver.
Do you recognize this man?
Oh, God. He came by the house with a package for Charlotte last week. I'm pretty sure it was like a work thing.
All depends what kind of package, doesn't it?
Is Charlotte all
Can you
right?
account for the last 3 days?
Yeah. I've been up to my ears in puke. My kids are homesick. I haven't left the house since Monday.
And not showered her since, I see.
Are your children home? I'd like to confirm with them.
Yeah, sure. Just down the hall, and
Chloe hurries away.
When exactly did you surrender your manhood?
excuse me?
I mean, I'm all for stay-at-home dads, and believe me, I personally commend you for not abandoning your children, but that's still no reason to give up.
I haven't given up.
Mr. Richards, you have an entire slice of salami stuck to your shirt.
Oh, God.
Come on, where's your closet? Up here?
Yeah.
Oh, goody. They come in more colours. There's only one body part rubber should be worn up. Not that you know. You clearly castrated yourself, but don't worry, I'm here to help. Away in print, the 8th deadliest sin.
Alone in the lab, Lucifer glances around, then approaches the bags of cocaine. He hides one under his jacket and leaves. At the penthouse, Maze sharpens one of her torture blades.
You're wasting your time, Rasky. You couldn't break me in hell. What makes you think you could do it here?
Maybe I couldn't hurt you because you weren't human. Well, now you are.
No, it's because I'm human. Hell would be damned if it was right. I didn't deserve to be punished. And you know it.
No. I think I would like to think anyway.
Careful. This body only heals once, and Lucifer told you not to harm me.
You may have him confused right now, but he's smart. He'll come around. See who you really are.
A mother who loves her son.
Loving mothers don't abandon their sons.
I threaten your relationship with him, don't I?
Nice try.
You still here. You need him. And if I stay, then he won't need you.
Trust me, you won't. Lucifer made a deal with your ex to take you back to hell. And he doesn't break deals. Don't think he'd start with not real. Julian Closer told the Virginia. It's kind of Are those tears? Lucifer's mother headbutts Maze.
You're a bad mother.
Really? I think you might be projecting a little bit.
Really? How's that?
Well, you keep trying to pin murders on your own mother. I'm guessing you and her don't have the best relationship. There.
Used to get to keep the cute little chocolate cake.
Oh, come on.
South Asian cold.
Lucifer looks confused.
A slim man stands tied to a pole in a city tunnel.
We're all listening. Friends alive, everyone has for people. I just stupid. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
His chain holding him tightly to the tunnel. The man stops.
You all live on us to begin with. I just want to take it all back. Please. No, please take it back.
A person ignites the torch. At home, Lucifer drips hot gas on women
As many of the spirits, they stop this torture any time you like. You just say,
Introduce me to your friend.
Lucifer.
You brought us their
I
party.
most certainly did not.
Okay, so based on the burn pattern, which is confession was posted to his wall, photos, links. Mine's mostly slow-mo videos of me doing cannonballs into inflatable pool toys. You should check it out.
I'll pass, but thank you.
Next confession was posted to his wall, which I saw it ago right around whoever did this.
You can see how weakly this chap was before he died. Now that is cruel.
Ella, do we know how the fire started with any chemicals we can trace? So far, all we've got is paraffin, which is highly chemical everywhere, even in crayons. Color is your own list. Yeah, but this might. Okay, so based on the burn pattern, which is pretty gnarly in this case, it looks like the highest concentration of accelerant was placed, here.
Where's the straight words is that? I mean, I've heard of hot pants, but this really brings me meaning to the term fire crotch.
Lucifer.
Wait, I have more. Smokey Bobinson. Weekend at Bernie's.
Is Bernie Bush?
Very.
Was placed, here. Was placed, here.
Ella points at the victim's crotch.
Goodness gracious, straight words is that? And it really brings me meaning to the term fire crotch.
Lucifer.
Wait, I have more. Smokey Bobinson. Weekend at Bernie's.
Is Bernie Bush?
Oh, very good. That was actually me, by the way.
Dead body. Can you please take this seriously?
I assure you, detective, I'm taking this very seriously. Look at this. Our killer was clearly punishing his victim. And punishing is my job. So if there's someone out there stealing my jam, I need to find out who.
Lucifer, read by Serena. At the crime scene.
Do not touch the charred crotch. is a sentence I never thought I'd say about.
The manager of this class is truly terrible about pedophiles, Nazis. People put their suits back on a plane.
Seeing as the nature of the crime is so specific, we need to figure out who had a personal fault. By the way, you just a thought there.
Oh,
He buttons his shirt.
Yeah, it's not like you to miss a step in the clothing department.
I had to rush out this morning. I've got an unexpected house guest I can't get rid of.
Oh, right. New lady friend that you can't shake?
Rather old one, actually.
Yeah, I know how complicated exes can be.
What? She's not an ex.
You should see this, detective.
Thanks.
What is it?
Emails from Nick's supervisor at Wobble, a woman by the name of Lila Sims.
Let me guess. Something riveting about the latest quarterly report.
How could you? I should have known that. You won't get away with
I'll burn you down in the United States. What do you mean?
Yep.
Lucifer hesitates, then reaches for the body.
Do not touch the charred crotch.
In an office, they face a dark-haired woman.
And Nick was so sweet and charming. How could someone do such a thing? So, Lila, you were his supervisor. How well did you know him? We dated briefly, a while ago.
Oh.
Lucifer moves a lit candle on her desk.
Nick quit. Well, it seems worthy of lighting a man's Johnson up.
The man trips.
Come on, there's quite funny.
Nick posted the video shortly after the retreat, and even though it was quickly taken down, everyone saw it. Tommy was a laughing stock. He quit pretty soon after. Certainly looks like motive.
Later, Chloe faces Tommy in the interrogation. Lucifer
What can you tell me about this?
Asking Tommy about what he deserved.
Right? And why did he deserve it?
As soon as I took the job at Wobble, Nick made it his personal mission to make my life hell. Sabotaging my work, terrorizing me, making me the butt of all of his jokes.
Or the balls, in this case.
That stupid video was my breaking point. Everyone saw it. Everyone laughed at me.
Did you kill Nick?
I understand how
Dude,
the biggest case, I mean, there was no other way because there was always that. That's how it is. You see the well, I should call it financial it. Now, if you come up with your possessions, who is my address? His wife is mine. What on earth is she doing here?
Charlotte Richards. The consequences of sin, remember? She was
Why are you doing so much?
He pulls her away from the group.
What are you doing here, Mother? I thought we agreed to do something constructive at the time, like moonwalking or a studio tour, perhaps. But how did you even find your way here?
Well, it wasn't difficult. I simply smiled at a male human and asked him to take me.
Need I remind you that Charlotte Richards has a husband out there who's wondering where she popped off to? And you have a son who has to take you back to hell. So drawing attention to yourself in a police station in this little get-up, not a good idea.
But I had to see it for myself. My voice, working, toiling, amidst humanity's muck.
Well, I hope it's everything you imagined and more. Now go see Cabaret. I'm sure you'll find it riveting.
I just don't understand. Of all the things that you could tell us, law enforcement?
Have you considered I might enjoy exploring humanity?
They hate, darling. All they do is eat. And then afterwards, everything's all changed. And not for the better.
The elevator doors close. Lucifer turns to find Chloe.
Detective! So, how good it feels to punish someone who's wronged you.
How so?
Come now. You may not be roasting Dan's chestnuts yet, but a shoulder shrug here, a dismissive look there could be just as effective.
Okay, fine, maybe I've been a little hard on Dan lately, but he deserves it.
And I'm sure you found it very satisfying, but have you considered for just one moment how your fighting affects those called instances?
It's not that simple, and we're gonna get a difficult conversation.
Oh, I see.
Bang.
She didn't deserve to be humiliated like that. I'm sorry.
Now Lucifer and Chloe enter in a dark basement in an industrial area. Chloe lowers her flashlight as she arrives at the crime scene. The bearded victim from the video stands tied to a torture rack. Wearing a plaid skirt and white blouse, the man stands bound with an apple lodged in his mouth. The detective moves through the dim, hazy room.
2 murders, same MO. Tommy was already in custody when this guy was killed. There's no way he did this.
I don't want to his dignity back. Whoever did this clearly had a much grander objective than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're tracking a serial killer.
At the basement crime scene,
Victim's Adam Weiser, 29, as an assistant at a local bank. Tommy death was 2 hours ago, and apparently he's been missing for almost 2 days.
It's a long time on a sex rap. Not a record, but quite impressive.
How long we know the cause of death? Well, he's got broken ribs, a ruptured spleen, and possible cranial bleeding, which would all totally suck. And yet this dude asphyxiated. He was choked with an apple? No. More like an orchard. We're gonna have to cut him open to get the rest. That's messed up.
Certainly brings new meaning to the term deep throat.
Why not just kill the guy? Out of the pomp and circumstance.
Punisher's clearly sending a message. Perhaps if we find the video that Apple Boy is apologizing for, we'll know what that message is.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
The original video was filmed on Nick's phone, right? What if Adam's doing the same thing?
a cell phone rings inside the victim's shirt. Chloe slowly approaches.
Be careful, detective. Might be a booby trap.
Chloe rolls her eyes, then carefully removes the cell phone from inside the victim's shirt. She looks at the screen.
The video's already queued up.
She joins Lucifer and Ella.
Look at this.
In the video, the bearded victim approaches a gagged, leather-clad woman. Wearing leather bondage gear, the bearded man whips her.
Notice anything familiar? Claw gags and room. Just like the apple.
So our killer's paying homage to a bloody sex tape.
He's recreating the crimes he's punishing for. First lighting Nick's going on fire, now this. He's upping his game. What's with the outfit? I mean, other than giving me super creepy flashbacks to Catholic school. It doesn't add up.
The woman's not wearing one in the video. She certainly looks too old to be in the school.
Unless she teaches at one.
Later, Chloe reads a file beside Lucifer as they leave the crime scene.
Her name's Sarah Aiken, 27, third grade teacher.
Huge. Not hot, but extra points for proclivities.
When she broke things off with Adam, he uploaded his revenge porn to Wobble. Some teachers caught wind of it, and she was fired.
Well, maybe she took out both Nick and her notes and X. No harm, no foul.
And no dice because she had no connection with Nick. And shortly after she lost her job, she killed herself.
But so our poor sexy teacher's dead and our apple champion school boy is responsible.
And the only other connection we were able to find is that both victims posted a disappearance throughout. So, police have all those videos, decided to take action.
Sounds to me like someone's doing our job for you.
No exact vengeance, Lucifer.
Or maybe we should. As far as I'm concerned, the little hand is doing exactly what she's doing. See you later.
Hey, where are you going? Let's find out who did this.
Well, I thought someone out there was stealing my job, but far be it for me to stand in the way of excellent work. I'm off for a drink.
At lunch, Linda sits with Maze at the bar.
Oh, honestly, I'm impressed. It's hard going out on your own, changing old habits. I admire the steps you're taking.
Well, don't admire too much. It's still coming to love.
Baby steps. Plus, the view here is nice.
Linda eyes a young bartender.
The real key is to avoid setbacks.
Maeve rolls her eyes and looks away.
Setbacks that have all the
Lucifer's mom walks past the bar.
Now I know why you're. Why? But you and Lucifer are very close. It's normal that you'd be jealous of a new girlfriend.
I'm not jealous. She's not his girlfriend. She's just toxic. Lucifer doesn't see it, but I do.
Oh, so you want to protect her?
He wants her to get what she deserves. At the very least is a headbutt. I'll be right back.
Okay. Baby. We should start with our words. Perhaps as Lucifer's friend, you can talk to him. Express how you feel.
Then listen.
Maeve puts on a jacket.
Take care of my friend.
The bartender smiles at Linda.
Very interesting.
Because you're an incredible woman.
At the precinct, Dan joins Chloe in the evidence lab.
So, I reached out to Robert to cross reference you saw about making out with videos. And he worried up. Get behind privacy laws and without a warrant. Robert wanted us anywhere near the leadership.
I've been thinking about the trip, and I'm just excited to talk to you and of our problems, you know?
So you want to skip it?
You know, I want to spare us all the heartache. And I just feel like if we go on a trip and, you know, we pretend everything's fine, we just lie to you.
Lucifer faces a woman and grabs a drink from the counter. Gus stands on the table and continues scanning the crowd. Well,
Doesn't make any sense. We'll need a list of everyone who saw the videos. Sadly, we don't track people. Just IP addresses. Maybe I'm looking at this thing all day. Can you take me through how your video process works? Well, our users can upload anything they want. And if we find that content's inappropriate, anything from animal cruelty to beheadings, it gets taken down. By who? Our content moderators. Most of them only last a few months. Frankly, most people can't stomach something so dark or upsetting.
Chloe finds Lucifer in the office at Robert.
Say that again.
Lucifer?
Oh, detective, you're here. Did you know that this room collects all the best parts of the internet?
Can I talk to you for a second?
But you don't say this. A naked man thinks he can jump on the back of a rider. If it gets the lands on it. Actually, it probably will. What? You see it already?
She motions to him.
Oh, well. But don't worry. Dylan may have the answer to a question you're struggling with. Crazy fellow.
That's it? I'm going to teach this person a new lesson. And now you want to have a talk with them?
Yes, and lucky for me, I found out where you were headed. These videos are enthralling.
No, I can't.
I see this. But never so many flats in one thing in a row. You know, if I ever go back to town and get TV orders, selfish bastards get started.
Deal. I'm going to where the overlap is.
In his messy office, Amenadiel sits on the floor surrounded by fallen feathers. He swigs wine from a bottle. Knitting his brow, he pulls the contents off the wine bottle. The stream briefly sputters to stop, then continues flowing onto the floor. Amenadiel pours out the rest of the wine. He slouches and stares off with the empty bottle resting on his lap. Maeve.
You don't have to hide that you're getting something.
Poor Andrew is still hoping Destiny's Child. Detective. No one wants to be custodian of the world's filth, why would they? absorbing the worst humanity has to offer day in and day out.
So you think it's the jaw's fault?
It's like passion and yearning. When something comes along that disabuses it, What's in there? The photo of his ugly table. A little sour pots. 400
I can't believe we had the killer right under our necks.
She's gone. Touche, Lana. Touche.
Nighttime.
Lucy! Lucy, you home?
Wearing the towel, she joins him in the living room.
He's not here. We left in quite a hurry before. Yeah.
She hugs a minute.
I don't understand.
Justice or the joy of sweet revenge. But no one's forcing you to do this, so why would you take it upon yourself?
Because I couldn't take it anymore. No, that evil's keeping me going. I have to do something.
You're wrong. You didn't have to do anything. You wanted to punish them.
No, that's not true.
To start with Nick, that was impulsive, but then you got a taste of blood and it felt good, didn't it?
I was doing my part.
You had big plans to go on a vengeance quest until we came nipping at your heels, at which point poor Lila took the fall, and innocent.
No, you're wrong.
Then what, you stop? Get away scot-free? You both know you can't stop, because you love it. Just like being punished.
I don't fight.
Ray lowers his stare as his eyes glisten.
Auntie.
Punishment. You.
He holds out the lighter.
Now, right.
He lets it go. Extinguisher sprays from the ceiling, covering Lucifer, Lila, and Ray. Lucifer punches Ray. He adjusts his blazer and dusts off a layer of the extinguisher spray. He glances up at Chloe, who stands on a balcony and knocks the door.
Man, you really don't shut up.
Congratulations, Detective. Supposed to look quite extinguished. Right. Should get you untied.
Later, at the precinct, Chloe joins Dan on his desk.
Going home with my oil?
Yeah. I know the visual sucks.
Yeah, it won't last forever. So I've had some time to think. Really betrayed. But I realized you...
My daughter?
Okay.
Look, I'm always going to be truthful. I'm always going to be part of your lives. But we've been living in the past for too long. We're no good for Trixie, we're no good for each other.
He takes her hand.
Sometimes they both know the truth.
Chloe stares at Dan.
It's time to be a leader.
Tears well in her eyes. Arriving home, Lucifer exits his elevator. He tosses his jacket aside as he strolls through the living room. Amenadiel sits at his desk with his hand.
Hello, Lucy.
Lucifer turns to face his friend.
I really didn't do it. Stop playing stupid with me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't react. So you're going against Dad?
Things change, man.
Do they?
Well, I, for one,
My word. I told you that you could stay here until I figured out to prove anything. I punish because I'm good at it. I like giving people their due. That's what I do.
I can't ask for a better reason.
Which brings me to your sentence. You shall remain right here on Earth amongst the creatures you so despise. As one of them.
Wait. You're going to send me into the life of Charlotte Richards? Well, how's that supposed to work?
Not my problem.
And what if I refuse?
You can't fight this, you're human now.
That husband and his children.
But if you truly want to do this stuff, then that's the price that you have to pay.
He sips the bread. Lucifer's mom turns to Amenadiel and offers him sympathetic look. She faces Lucifer.
So be it.
Later, Lucifer's mom walks alone down a city sidewalk. She strolls down the empty street after light sunset. A man emerges on a tax stop. He aims a gun.
Money in your life, bitch.
I choose money? Does anyone choose life?
The man grabs her.
I don't give you what you want. Just hold on. I said hold.
She launches the man against the building. He lands hard on the ground. Lucifer's mom stares at the man's body. Furrowing her brow, she steps closer to the attacker. She looks at her hand and stares up. A faint smile sparkles across her lips. Lucifer's mom turns and continues alone behind a large building.
Daytime, an aerial view flies over an observatory and across the surrounding hills. Our view shifts upward, glimpsing the blades of a small drone, then plummets to the earth. Cut to black. Tell me more. A bespectacled young man and his lanky friend walk through the woods. Grabbing a small propeller out of a tree branch, the bespectacled young man sneers at his friend. Looking upward, they stand trapped, thinking him around. The bespectacled young man finds the remnants of the drone, thinking can stay within. Leroy parts the foliage, revealing a blonde woman's face. The young man gaped. In her office, Linda watches Lucifer play with his phone.
S-H-A-G Shag. Oh, it looks to me it's Circuit Maze.
I see it during sex. Why?
Oh, this? No, this is the one. It's hard to believe I've never had one before.
I actually have a root.
With friends, oh, she's more addicted than a whore's navel cocaine.
Linda eyes him, and Lucifer stops playing.
Hi. Oh, lovely, gummies.
Cells, also known as barriers to facing our deepest fears.
Oh, sorry, Matt, this is the part where you dissect my deep psychological wounds. The emotion charge has gone and show of a child abortion may or may not have broken the deal with his dad by allowing his mum to stay on Earth.
How did it
Mum was all sorted, no problem.
Because the last time you were here, you used the word frightened. And that's not like you.
Well, turns out Mum's a peach.
And the deal with your dad.
To send Mum home? What, you think I'm scared of him or something?
I think you're trying to avoid the unpleasantness of conflict.
Well, no. You're saying that distractions are going to avert your problems.
And
the more I distract, the less I worry.
no, I did not say that.
You didn't need to, Doctor. I just did. It's bloody brilliant. Right.
Lucifer rises from the sofa.
Where are you going?
Distraction calls. It is a breakthrough, thank you.
He grabs more candy from the dish.
Sure.
He leaves. In the woods, Chloe and Lucifer approach the crime scene.
I mean, who needs to get in the
I'm sorry, I don't want to.
Yes, sorry.
I'm a girl.
You need a distraction from your way with the test, but you're a highly effective kid. So seriously, name 3 friends you could call right now for a drink. And you can't say me, your child, or any divorced one.
Well, trust me, it's not on my list of drinking things.
Daniel.
I didn't mean it like that. What do we have on the deck?
It's a young female, COD unknown.
Fresh-faced ingenue, truly tragic.
ID?
No person born. It's just a triangular shaped ink stamp on hand.
You don't have to even say son?
The family's done use the registered
That's what's called capital C.
Uber IDs are usually linked to the driver's phone, not the car, and now that we have his number. And the looks of this map, our guy is on the corner of Crescent and Boat.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's called police record.
Let's solve the murder.
I can assist you with that.
Brilliant.
In the interrogation room, Chloe slams a photograph on the table before a brown-haired man. She looks at him with an icy gaze.
Her name's Darla. We traced her credit card to a small bank in Nebraska. We know you were the last one to see her alive.
I didn't touch her. Well, so toss a cold, dead corpse into the bushes and run. I told you. I picked her up in the corner, Darryl. Here, guys. I just went out of my room. He was not the one. The rest would have been over. I just got this job. I panicked. Feel free, sir. I panicked first and foremost. To the other one. That's you.
Oh, it's got something. Lucifer follows Chloe out. In the backyard, Lucifer's mom dumps a dirt casserole into a trash can. May sits nearby.
Looks delicious.
Lucifer's mom rolls her eyes.
Did you come here to fight? I just want to see how you're being biased. Well, I wouldn't have to bother you with this. I would not let this affect you. And see if it is
Who goes there?
And how's that human husband? I discovered a trick with him. Whenever he asks a question, I just have sex with him. Seems to render me neat. Took me a while to figure that one out. As for the rest of it, lack of a better word, it is absolute hell. Oh, if it's so bad, why don't you just go back?
why? So that you could go back to torturing me for another 9 years.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yes, these humans are awful. They breathe through their mouths and grunt. Shut up about something called gluten. That existing in this punishment? Only using because of nothing. Understand? Of course not.
They glare at each other, and Lucifer's mom walks away. At the police station, Chloe and Lucifer join Ella in the evidence lab. Chloe points at her own ear.
Sorry, I like to rock it old school when I'm working. You know what I'm saying?
I do, I'm not too sure. So, studying nerves all day, you could use a little diversion. Everybody first!
Lucifer dances. Ella turns down the music.
What do you got for me?
Well, I'm going to help me protect this crazy looking research and the worst thing is these 90 minutes of But I did track down that number that guy called. Davis Fitzgerald owns some hot restaurant in Silver Lake. Food is supposed to be amazed by it. It's been on my list of places to check out since I moved here.
Social backup then, are we? Perhaps you should drop by a look sometime with, you know.
In an upscale neighborhood, Chloe and Lucifer arrive at a house with a full sign on the lawn.
I think the liberty at 47
I could never afford it. A man with a knife and bloody face on his knuckles. Lucifer, led by
I've heard the group Calentus tonight. We also do on YouTube, keeping it real. Yeah, there's no almost a missing thing to me, Davis. A blonde Nebraskan's organic or GMO?
Your girlfriend already mentioned this one year last time.
Girlfriend? Is there a waitress you haven't slept with?
the blonde throws sausage.
Is hipster infidelity really more egregious than homicide? I don't know anything about that. Infidelity or homicide? Either.
The blonde storms off into the house.
I think I had a little free with Lauren, but I began to fight last night when she wanted to come over because I was
So you're saying your wife, Joe?
actually no, I was with another waitress and I found out about that and that's what we were fighting about.
You will only name the number of the other waitress.
So I'd like to talk to you about your hair club, Davis, because I was thinking about taking up rooftop botany, you know.
Lucifer pretends to smoke. Chloe steps away from Davis.
About me? Waitress. Look, I get it. I know your mom's in town. We're both going through some stuff. If you need to talk, I can, okay? No. What's going on with you? Why is this not conversation? What's up?
Lucifer walks away and pulls on his coat.
Of course it's true. It's to the name of the questions that Freddie won't lose on. That's why I need a favor.
Figures you go with me out of mine.
Right, then what about a wager?
What's that for me?
Whatever you want.
You can burn it.
Fine, but you need to take the detective out and have fun. 3 drinks do the trick. You know like a car up before doing something like that. That's easy. Right, good.
You have no idea who she was with.
No, she was having a girls' night. She was rooming with another waitress now, and maybe she was with her.
Do not meet him.
Lucifer follows Chloe away.
There's chance of those antibiotic checkpoint.
Working on it, but in the meantime, Darius will meet me. I have an idea of the time.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. There's no point in
Lộn nhạc ở đây. Hãy cứ mở.
You okay?
One explanation, yes. Two, none of my business.
Well, listen, thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
No more false pretenses, remember? Friendship means you can talk to me about it. Apparently that means to me.
Yes. This is hard to explain. It's kind of a business. And things aren't working the way they used to.
Oh.
And I don't... The more I distract, the less I worry.
No, I did not say that.
We didn't need to, Doctor. I just did.
They approach the crime scene.
It is.
There strolls across the club with an attractive brunette on each arm.
Lovely. Why don't we go up to the penthouse so I can show you the original spelling to Heaven? Ah, detective. After 6 on the school night?
Ella's final forensic report came in.
Right.
Chloe